Sister Andrea Brunette is in a place to be. How you doing, Senate?
I'm doing well. I'm doing well.
So you have something to show us today?
Yes, I went on to the product line and I bought 3 shirts and I just wanted to show you all what I got.
Oh, let's see.
Okay, so this is the first one. This is the
Ah, the Onk shirt.
the Ankh shirt. I got it in black and gold, but I think I'm gonna go and get a blue one too.
All right.
Okay, so that's the first one.
All
And
right.
then
The Ma'at. Oh, it looks
this
good in
I don't
blue.
yeah,
All
I don't know.
right.
Yeah, this is the Ma'at one.
Oh, that's
I don't
what's
know if you
up.
can see.
Yeah, we see it. We
I'm
see
trying.
it.
Can you see it?
Nice bright
And
color.
yeah, I love this. I love this color. I love it. And then the piece de la resistance is my favorite
I'm the best to
one.
be tonight.
I'm the place to be tonight. Yeah,
That's what's up. I'm the
there's
best
that
to
on
be
the sleeve
tonight.
too.
Even on the sleeve.
Tonight,
All right.
even on the
Tonight.
sleeve. I had it. Yeah,
All right.
this is the lick right here. So I'll be wearing that on
Oh,
your next live. I will have this one on.
all right. That's
Yeah.
beautiful. Oh, wow.
So
Well, thank you.
that's the 3 ones I got.
Thank you very
Love
much
them.
for your support. It's appreciated. I'm glad that you like the products.
You're welcome. You're
All
welcome,
right.
and we'll see you on the next live stream.
All right. See you soon, sister. Peace.
Okay.
Hotel.
All right. Bye bye.
Okay, I hope you can see this. Civilization started with agriculture. Custom made shirt from Ma'at Forever, Shaka Indugu. Civilization started with agriculture. This is Curse of Hammurabi, Shaka Indugu, who I support. Civilization started with agriculture. Because
Hey, this is my unboxing video that I'm doing for the product I bought from my Out Forever's channel. I bought the coffee mug, and here it is. Sorry there's a glare from the screen, but lots of bold, crisp, beautiful colors, inside and out, high quality ceramic. I absolutely love it. So y'all go check out his website. It's got a lot of fun, fresh designs. And cheers to you, Shaka, and all of your endeavors. Peace.
All right. Hey, brother Donnie Williams. See, you got your
Yeah,
makeup.
yeah. What's up, Shaka? I was gonna do just a. I know it's a serious topic, but I was gonna do a little
No. I appreciate that, bro. I'm
unboxing.
glad.
So
I'm glad. Yeah, yeah. Live
yeah.
unboxing. Bro, you don't mind if I use this excerpt, like as a clip in my
No,
intro?
no,
Oh,
it's all
thank you.
good.
Thank you. And for
Yeah.
those who wonder, I'm gonna share the link. All right, that's lovely.
Yeah, I got the Heather Gray. Oh man, yeah,
Oh, you got the
I
Kemet
didn't
shirt as well. Okay.
yeah. I didn't know it had that on the back
In the
though.
black. Yeah.
Yeah, that's nice. That's what's up,
That's
man.
lovely. Oh, thank you. I
So
appreciate that.
yeah. So just letting you know, just coming through, showing some support real quick, man. I'm about to get back into this Netflix film. So um, just wanted to say peace, man, and thanks.
Yeah, thanks a lot, brother.
Okay. All
All
right.
right. Our sister RP is in the place to be. What's up, sister?
Et Sin E. How you doing?
Et Senate E. I'm doing Nefer.
Oh, great, great. Um, well, I got it today. I was thinking it was coming from France, but then I did the tracking and it was outside actually when I went to check, and here it is.
Oh, that's what's up. It's just like my hat. That's what's up.
Yeah,
Let me do the solo layout. There it is, brothers and sisters. That's
yeah.
what's up.
I really like this. Yeah, so I have an after school program that I help facilitate. And I'm going to wear this because we're going to start talking about coding. So I'm going to
Okay.
use this as an introduction because this is a code. It's
Mm.
ancient code, but it's still a code. And then we're going to be able to, demonstrate. I'll be able to demonstrate to them the meanings inside each of the, glyphs and stuff. So, but yeah, I was looking online and I was like, this is actually like really good designs, So as soon as I get some more, extra money, I'm gonna get the matching hat, and I want to get a Ma'at shirt. But I really like the Kemet one to start with. Yeah, so it's really good, and the prices ain't bad either. So
Thank you very much. I appreciate that. I
yeah,
appreciate that.
but
Donnie
you know what?
Williams wrote. Yes, go ahead,
Hmm?
sister. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say that boonie cover, the hat. I don't know what they call it. I call it a boonie cover. I really like that with the.
The bandana.
Hotel Senu Hena Senuti Tiren Shakanduku Kemet. I hope you're doing well. The title of this live stream is Polight's Trial is Tomorrow. Sanetta talked as usual. First of all, can you please let me know that you can hear me loud and clear? As you can see, I'm on my phone, so I cannot check how I sound. Danny Williams in the place to be in about 10 minutes or 12 to be exact. It's going to be 6 a.m. in New York. Tomorrow is the day for that trial. And I wasn't planning on going live. Thank you, Danny Williams, letting me know that you can hear me loud and clear. I appreciate that. I wasn't planning on going live. But man, you can see the latest video that I have uploaded. And if you haven't seen Queen's Throne's latest live stream, then make sure you check that out. So I've uploaded a video that I came across online. And we hear Filthy Frankie, aka Scam Cheddar, Max Sowers wrote, I thought it was his sentence today. I'm not aware of that. Actually, I got on Queen's Throne quickly and she was streaming. It's a good thing because I can mention it. Now, I wake up about, what was it, 5 a.m. or 4 a.m. something? But anyway, I wake up very early and I see that she's streaming. So, I grab my phone, I see that she's streaming. So I go there, and what do I see in the middle of the chat? Chris Snakes, Chris MVP Harris, who wrote peace in the chat. So I hit the link to get on Queen's Throne panel. And I asked her, sister, can you please verify if that is really him? She said it was. I said, you checked it? She said, I checked it. Thank you, sister. Then I said, I shared the screen capture in my community timeline. So at the time I wrote tonight because it was still nighttime. Now it's the morning for you cats. So how amazing What a coincidence that the same dude who said that Polight's trial is none of his business and that he doesn't care about Polight's trial, we have him on tape saying that. It was not a private recording. He said that publicly. Donnie Williams wrote, laughing my behind off, that's funny. So he hops on Queen's Throne panel, and we know that he's been bucking Sa for a very long time. And Sa said that anybody messing with his ups, then he cannot mess with them. However, Pum Pum Smashwalkwell, he's messing with Garfield, and Garfield is one of Sanada's up. Julanda, he's also messing with Garfield, and there's another one, I forgot who it was. He may come back to me. Bobby Banger is messing with Garfield too. So Sa has some exceptions because his crew is getting smaller and smaller for obvious reasons. When he was Brother J. Heru, he said, "Oh, you're effing with that guy over there. I can't F with you. You can't serve two masters." But for a strange reason, Bobby Banger, Pum Pum Smashwalkwell, and Julanda, they get a pass. So, not only Chris Snakes appears on the panel that's clearly against Sanada and the HOK, but he's going on the up channel, and no way in the world is gonna make people believe that he doesn't know what kind of channel it is. Because Sanada mentioned Queen's Throne so many times. Even though he used a nickname like he does with a few people, sometimes he even played her. He even played her footage, her video. So in no way in the world we're gonna believe that he didn't know which channel he was on. I hope he ain't gonna say he was sleepwalking when he got on her chat. So I've uploaded a video where we hear Sanada having discussion with somebody. I don't know who he's talking to. Now the voice kind of seems familiar to me, but I'm gonna jump to conclusion. It seems familiar to me.
Voulez-vous rechercher la station de recharge la plus proche?
So, remember when Sanada said, "Oh no, I don't want to do an interview with Polight anymore"? Yeah, right, yeah. Didn't I tell you something happened? You ain't gonna wake up like that after capping for 2 years, and all of a sudden, 1 week before the trial, "Oh no, I don't want to do the interview anymore." Now we know what it was. Because you know Frankie talks. Filthy Frankie said, "What would I look like doing an interview with Polight?" And then his wife gets a video and she can upload it whenever she wants, and then they can edit what I'm saying. That's the reason why he didn't want to do the interview anymore, because the terms were not suitable to him. He wants a live stream, and maybe he wanted a pay-per-view as well, but most likely a live stream. Second thing, that request from Polight is an indication that Polight wanted to involve Sanada somehow, some way. Because indeed it doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense. Now, of course, that was Frankie's words, and Frankie is not reliable. But if we go by what he said, right? Indeed, why will Polight make an interview with Sanada outside of Sanada's platform or any other platform where it will not be live streamed, and then the wife will get the video footage to release it later? I'm pretty sure that Polight would have been like, "Hey, so you remember when we were over there? You remember in Miami?" He would know what to say in order to implicate Sa, in order to have Frankie on tape to confirm to confirm that they did this and they went there and so on. That's my take. I said that's an indication, right? I'm not saying that's what it is for sure, but that's what it looks like to me. All right. So not only Frankie was disappointed because he thought he was going to make a bag, because we've seen that he's trying to make a bag. He scammed his own audience live on air. Live on air. He got like $500 or so and did not deliver what he claimed he was going to deliver. Right? We've seen how thirsty he was to make money by hosting a debate with Dan Calloway. And he even threw Chris Snakes under the bus. Let him know he ain't HOK. Reprimanded him publicly, humiliated him publicly for the bag. That also ain't happening. Ain't happening. Oh, snap. Let's see if my phone works. Bear with me, I'll be back, all right? Okay. I'm just gonna check how it sounds, all right? I'll be right back. Okay, well, actually, I didn't know it was that loud. So, that being said, the strangest news is that we have Sanetta on tape saying, right after complaining about the conditions, the terms that Michael Nowak, Brother Polight, has proposed. Thank you, Donnie. Thank you, Donnie Williams. And for the record, the chat is open to subscribers only, so take advantage. Usually it's for supporters only. So everybody can get on the chat, they just have to be subscribers. Said himself, oh damn. Okay, it was buffering. You know what, hold on. Okay, I'm connected, good. So, he even said himself, he can edit. He said he can edit the video. The video can be edited. So he's worried about this possibility. The person that he's talking to, and I would like somebody to tell me, even if it's not now as I'm live streaming in the chat, after the stream, if people can leave that in the comment section. Or if they want, they can send me an email with some link if they know the original video, the channel where it's taken from. The other person tells Sanetta, you sent us, and I'm paraphrasing, you sent us a clip where he said he will go to jail. And Sanetta confirms. He says, yes, everybody knows he's going to prison. Everybody knows he's going to jail. He said he's going to do something like 4 years. Sanetta says that. I have the evidence. It's uploaded. You know, my channel, my app, whatever, all in one word. And you go to videos and you will see. And before I forget, my brother V. Bennett, the letter V, space, Bennett, spelled with 2 N's and 2 T's. V, space, B-E-N-N-E-T-T. He's going to stream Polight's trial tomorrow. So make sure that you subscribe to his channel, that you hit that notification bell. You can also hit the button that says remind me, because you can be reminded. So how long did Sanetta know that Polight was going to go to jail? Why was he faking the funk and acting like he knows some stuff that we don't know? He's on tape saying, oh, you guys know some stuff I don't know. I speak to Polight and his lawyer. I speak to him every week. Then he says every 2 weeks. When we were listening, it sounded like Sanetta was confident that Polight will get away. Now let's peep game. Let's peep game. 3 snakes happened to hop in on Queenstone's panel the day before the trial. And we know how those cats be talking. Now we've seen the reaction of Garfield Reed. Garfield Reed said, oh, based on the evidence, you need to stop playing games. And you see how angry Sanetta was, to the point where he insinuated that Garfield and Robborn are molesters. He said it, I played it. He said it, I didn't say it. Most likely, Sanetta told a selected few the deal. He's more worried about the exclusivity, about the fact that he will have an exclusive interview with Polight. But Garfield, most likely knowing in advance the outcome, didn't like the idea because he knows that will make everybody look bad. He already has some scamming on him. I think that's what happened. I think Sanetta told a selected few. And as a matter of fact, Queenstone said that there's some people who are HOK who tell her some stuff on the low. Now, when he would have said something, we don't know, but we remember when Sanetta uploaded a video going in on his associates. Probably they were taking their distance. Probably he noticed that they were not down as they used to be down. But regardless, we're going to have some confirmation tomorrow, but we will not have answers to everything. So does anybody know when Sanetta said that? It has to be recent because on that clip, he mentions the interview. He did not mention the interview so many months ago. So it may be a matter of days or a matter of weeks that he stated that Polight said she would do like 4 years, which confirms that indeed a plea bargain was indeed agreed upon. But Polight was playing games like he didn't sign it, so he didn't take a plea. Like we all silly. Like his lawyer does not represent him. Peep game. So we have the gullible male thoughts on the HOK, and we have people who think. So many of them claiming to be critical thinkers, and we have Sanetta on tape saying black people ain't shit. If they are critical thinkers, what are they doing over there? These desperate baby mamas, what are they doing over there?
One thing I can tell you, brother, is black people, we ain't shit, man. Our people ain't shit. Black people ain't shit, bro. We can talk about this white man all day. But nah, man, black people ain't them. We ain't shit, man. Our people is fucked up. This slavery shit, I gotta blame it all on slavery, you hear me? This slavery shit done fucked up our mental, everything, man. We ain't shit as a people. We still trying to live off of what our fucking ancestors did 100 goddamn years ago. We built this. We built America. We built that. Okay, granted, you built all that shit. Now that the white man is not hitting you in the back, nigga, no more to make you build it, here's the question I got for you, What the fuck are we building today? When you ain't being forced to build nothing. What are you building today, What is black people building today? So I'll say it again. Black people are the worst of the worst when it comes to their own kind. I'm going to say it again, y'all. We are the worst people in the world when it comes to tearing down your own people. I make no apology for that statement. The niggas, it's like these dumb black ass niggas that was created in America by the white man.
Bear with me. Gotta order some food. I'll share the link in the meantime. I'm still here. I won't be long. Got my food and then I'll be able to talk freely. Too much noise here. Music, customers. But feel free to get on the panel, otherwise it's all good. I have a little bit of time before I resume work. Oh, sorry. It's longer than usual, but it is what it is. We put the volume down on the music. So really? Okay. It's too low now. Okay. Feel free to tell me what you think, and really, if you want to address anything else, take advantage. I'm really interested if somebody can tell me, once again, even if it's not now, even if it's later on, when did Senator say that Polight has stated he will do like 4 years in prison? Somebody wasn't being truthful. We don't expect Pretty Frankie to be truthful. He's a pathological liar. But there are probably many rape okay House of Consciousness people who are going to be disappointed. Because the narrative is that he was going to walk free. Or you don't know. I want to wait until I see the paperwork. I want to see the outcome of the trial. If he said that he's going to go to prison like 4 years, why didn't he tell the people? Why didn't he tell the people? I think that's foul. Now, when it comes to his behavior, when he's focused on his back, we see how he kicked Chris next to the curb. And the funniest thing is that event ain't happening. And it ain't happening not because the encounter were called off anything, but because Saul couldn't control himself and insulted the encounter way. We have the proof. There was no denial for this text message. He ain't going to go as far and say, no, it ain't true. This encounter way could confirm very easily. But check this out. Don't you remember that we said the fact that Dan Cataway mentioned, well, if Polight goes to prison, the deal is off. Now you understand why Saul was salty. He acted like it's merely because Dan Cataway was on his ops channel. Even though, once again, Sanetta has interviewed Tariq Nasheed not long ago. Tariq Nasheed is an op of Dan Cataway. He disrespected Dan Cataway. There was no stipulation like, okay, before this event is organized, you shall not go on my ops channel. It's an indication that Sanetta already knew that Polight would do jail time. And when Dan Cataway said, well, if Polight goes to prison, the deal is off, and Sanetta lost his mind. So Sanetta be like, well, what do I have to do with Polight? There's more video about Polight than anybody else on the HOK. I literally counted 200 videos. And check this out. Tomorrow, we're expected to know the outcome. Do you think Senator will remove Polight's videos? The 200 videos of Polight on his 2 channels, House of Conscious Mess and Scam Cheddar Studio. Do you think he would do that? We shall see. Frankie? Guilty, Frankie? How come you didn't tell the people that Polight said he will do like 4 years in prison? Why you didn't say? Why do you say it now? Now, if he didn't say it at all, I'm like, okay, he doesn't want to talk about the case, period. But now he's talking about it. Frankie? Frankie? Guilty, Frankie? Now, you remember the dude with the devil's horns? He went live. He's this inside now. He dissed me and others for us. He was on Queen's Throne channel too. It's to the point where it would be very long to start counting the people who used to disrespect us for Filthy Frankie and who are now dissing Filthy Frankie themselves, or who are now spending time on channels with people that definitely don't agree with Filthy Frankie and let it be known as explicitly as possible. It looks like the tables are turning. Some people are gullible. Some people are expecting a miracle. And check this out, even if a miracle occurs tomorrow, we still want to know about the brown van. Don't you want to know about the brown van? I want to know about the brown van. Somebody left a comment in Frankie's chat. Frankie didn't deny. As a matter of fact, he did not even get angry. Now, Frankie, why are you still protecting that woman that molested you? You think it's cool? Frankie, you knew about Polight. You talked on it. You called him Baby York and Dr. York. And he protected the dude, even though he got finished. And you know what's funny? On Queen's Throne channel, her latest live stream, Frankie goes into details about how much money Polight was spending. And if I'm not mistaken, he said that Polight spent like $5,000 on girls, on women at the club, even though he owed Frankie money. Now check this out. That's how beach made Frankie is. Polight scammed him of about $50,000. Frankie said it. And he owes him that much money, but yet he's in the club making it rain or just buying drinks and food to everybody in front of Sanetta. Can you even believe it? But when it's time to disrespect 3-year-old girls and women and threaten them, oh, it has no problem. Have you seen Butler Reggie lately? Butler Reggie said that he doesn't want to leave New York. He don't want to come outside now. Now, he doesn't want to leave New York, but he definitely doesn't want to go to Georgia. We've seen the scamming that they have done. I see a new comment. I'm going to sit back, check it out. Donna Williams wrote, yes, the significance of the brown van. I want to know. Yeah, there's a few of us who want to know. You remember how many times Frankie said, come on, my panel. You can ask me any question you want. You can ask me anything. Well, next time you guys know what to ask him. Imhotep University TV is in the place to be. Good morning to you. Brother, did you see Sanetta say, Polight said he's going to do like 4 years in prison? Did you see that, brother? For the people who just arrived now or recently, just go on my channel, go to the videos, and you will see Sanetta say, well, you see, he wrote, I missed that part. Well, go ahead now if you don't mind, brother. Everybody who haven't seen it, it's less than 1 minute long. And it's twofold. You hear Sanetta explaining the real reason why he claimed he doesn't want to interview Polight anymore. Because Polight has some special terms, some special conditions that were not suitable to Filthy Frankie. And then the guy that Frankie is talking to said, but you sent us a clip. Now he either said you sent a, yeah, he either said you sent us a clip or you showed us a clip. But I think he said you sent us a clip. But regardless, it was shared about Filthy Frankie. And Frankie said, yeah, everybody knows going to jail. He said he's going to go to jail like 4 years or something. I'm not making it up. Filthy Frankie said it. He wrote, thanks for the update. Gonna check it out. Well, I'll let you guys check it out. I'm staying here and let me know what you think of this revelation. I just made it even easier. I've just shared the link in the chat. Imhotep University TV wrote, just watched it. Dang. And here you have the link. You don't have to search no more. Imhotep University TV wrote, they're going to be looking very bad after his sentencing. But truth be told, the HOK has been looking bad way before the sentencing. Do you think Senator said that yesterday? Why would he be so evasive, elusive, mysterious for 2 years? And all of a sudden, oh, Polight told us that. Oh, Polight said that. What was that clip? Does anybody know what it could be? Could it be an audio clip? Could it be a video clip? Do you remember that we have Senator on tape saying that, reminding Polight that Polight told him some stuff on the phone? And we know Senator records. Now, do some of you remember Senator Frankie addressing Brother Polight and saying, when you molested that girl, I'm almost shocked. Maybe. See, what I'm wondering is how old that conversation is. Because the pressure's been building up. But for him to cap for Polight for 2 years, and here we are, one day before the trial, and we found out about that. I suspect that this clip that we heard, unless it is a private live stream, I suspect it's very recent. I suspect it's a matter of a couple of days or a few hours. Because really, that kind of clip, Senator saying that Polight stated he would do 4 years, like 4 years, and even said, everybody knows he's going to jail. I wish I could play the clip, but I can't because I'm on my phone. I did not upload it as a clip. But it's on my channel. See, if Sai was smart, he would have made the live stream entitled, Polight said he would do prison time. And he would have had a little bag. So what could have pressured Sai to just say that like that? Was he told, or did somebody let him know that there's going to be some legal repercussions for his actions? All of this doesn't add up. He vouched for the dude. He capped for the dude for 2 years. And no, he has not denounced Polight. Saying, oh, if he did it, then he deserves to go to jail. That's not denouncing somebody. As a matter of fact, as we know, Malachi was sentenced to over a century for raping children. Now, Senator not only did not denounce Malachi, but he defended Malachi for 10 minutes straight. For 10 minutes straight. But you know, we have some gullible people, impressionable people on the rape okay house subconscious mess. Do you realize how much stuff is going to come up? Do you realize that some people were sing like birds, sing like Mariah Carey? They were sing like Whitney Houston. Some revelations will not be made immediately tomorrow. It's going to take a little bit of time because cases take time. They will collect evidence, make some deals. Some people may get immunity. There's been a lot of lying, a lot of scamming, a lot of raping, a lot of molesting, and all kinds of different illegal activities under the banner of consciousness. And it looks like now, like in the movie Malcolm X by Spike Lee. You remember Shorty? Shorty tells Red, the jig is up. It's okay. Some people will have a very difficult time sleeping this evening. Tonight, some people will have a very hard time sleeping. We will ultimately get to the bottom of it. I doubt that for any reason in the world, there will be another continuation without incarceration. They may come up with something extra, and the judge will say, okay. But in the meantime, Giselle, some of the male thugs who were on some echo chamber for Filthy Frankie had the nerve to say that some people are hoping that something happened to the girl. They have to be some of the greatest fools on the planet Earth. We can't go back. It's funny we didn't see them cap for R. Kelly, but they don't cap for Polight. It looks like the Nubians have repackaged themselves successfully. Can you believe that the so-called godfather of consciousness was live streaming, and he said that Malachi York didn't go to prison for molestation? that he didn't go to prison for raping children. And we have also Herman, who was saying similar things on tape for everybody to hear. But those are the people who break down ancient history. Then Williams wrote, all the fresh cases will be coming out as well. Oh yeah, I almost forgot about this. Thank you for reminding me.
After this whole Polight case go on, and when this shit is over with, I want to see all you niggas. Listen to me good, y'all. Rob on, Garfield, all y'all know who I'm talking about. I want to see all you niggas, cause I'm gonna be pulling up some reports of molestation in Harlem, in the Bronx, some fresh ones that just went on. I want to see y'all stand up and fight.
And there is so much more. So much more. Maybe finally we will get to know the age of the girl when she was molested by the ISUPK member.
Polight, if let's say Polight is innocent, he could be a partial victim. You know, maybe he broke up with the girl. Who knows, you know, what happened in that instance. But the only true victim is that girl. So I think that's what we need.
And I think that's being a hypocrite, because you have a member of ISUPK who was locked up for child molestation, for rape, or whatever it is, and y'all still support him. Here it is, Polight have not been found guilty, and y'all wouldn't support him. See the double standard?
What
you have
double
a member
standard?
in ISUPK, which y'all support him financially. You put money on his books, but Polight have not been found guilty, and y'all
This how I know you taking a strong. This how I know you take a strong position of Polight's innocence, regardless of waiting till the verdict come, because you keep bringing up the same exact thing, even though I've explained the position dozens of times. How many times do I have to explain the same exact position? So in that instance, the brother took a lie detector.
Even if you explain it, it still remains the same, though, Captain.
No,
you still support
what remains the same?
Guilty.
But what remains the same, though?
That he was found guilty.
Definitely was found guilty, but he also
Polight was not.
So remember Chris Nace? Recently, he touched on that again, and he said again that's the cousin of Tazariak. So he said it publicly, live on air, on 2 different occasions. Within the span of about 2 months or so. He said, you don't know what went down in that court? You may have used the word courtroom, because you know those guys nowadays. No, I didn't say court. I said courtroom. There's a whole trial, and somebody is sentenced to years in prison for molesting a child. And here comes that dude who's going to explain it over a few seconds and said that the dude took a lie detector test and we're supposed to just accept and believe his explanation without a single paperwork. The fact that he was guilty has already been confirmed. The fact that he was a girl has already been said. He actually said a young child. Now we know what a child is, but he said young child. So most likely he was a minor. How young? So over a few seconds, He's going to brush off a whole case. He's going to brush up the testimonials. He's going to brush up the judge's sentencing, the prosecution, the district attorney, the lawyers, over a few seconds. Some of these cats don't have just bones in their closets. They have dinosaur remains in their closet. Dinosaurs remain in their closet. For years, they've been hiding these kind of things. And you know what I've been seeing in some comments? I've been seeing some people taking shots at comedic people. Oh yeah, these hoteps. And some people are just real strange. They're seeing all these people with all this rape and child molestation. They have no smoke, no criticism. And they go, oh yeah, but you know, that's why at some point these anonymous and unidentified people, their words shouldn't have much weight, particularly when they are capping. We have all those revolutionaries and warriors, and yet they won't show their face. You remember lately, I've shown you somebody that kept coming on the panel, I think that person wanted to have a dialogue in writing, because that person will always type in the private chat. For those who don't know, who've never been on the panel, there is a private chat that only the people on the panel get to see. It's just like the comments, but it's a private chat. And I was like, okay, speak. I couldn't hear the person, like, oh, you can't hear me? And now you can't hear me? We're in 2023. People cannot even get themselves together to hop on the panel and speak. There's always something, man. But it's all good. But he put many messages, though. He said that I'm confusing him with somebody else, and he hopes that we can make peace. All right. If you know how many disrespectful messages he typed. Some of you have no idea, but there are people who use several different accounts, and they be posting and sharing narratives, doing echo chambers. And this is old as F. This is a French Pan-African I told you about, who started off in the NOI, got kicked out of the NOI, then decided to be comedic, got his fame being comedic, then told people that he converted to Orthodox Islam. Later on, he wrote a book revealing that he actually returned to the NOI, but lied to the people by saying that he became an Orthodox Muslim. And he claimed the principle of taqiyya. That's in principle if your life is in danger. If you believe that your life is in danger, that's not, I'm just lying for the heck of it. That cat used to post with different accounts, including the account of a woman. Sister Abby wrote, Grand Rising everyone. Most of them call on the Most High, but wickedness is still within their hearts. Fire for that. Now, since the Most High was mentioned, you heard Woof Woof Napashada, who claims to be an Israelite, who claims to follow Torah. One of the many times when she blasted her so-called husband, Sanetta, live on air, she mentioned Sanella disrespecting God, insulting God. Now, first of all, he did that so long ago. So that's cap. But she went back to him. And now, so many of the Hebrew Israelites, and possibly some Muslims, because Frankie said to God, let me play.
There's nothing special about you because you following some spook ass God, some God who we know is narcissistic, who's demonic, who's a goddamn liar, who's bipolar. The God of the Bible is a bipolar motherfucker.
You will see probably some Christians and Muslims use this to separate from Frankie, as if he's brand new. They're going to act like they just discovered that. Now, he said other stuff. He said God is a bee, you know, said so many other stuff. Or they may use, oh, but yeah, he said black people ain't shh. But he said that so long ago. Or some may be sleek for those who are not Christian, Muslim, or Hebrew Israelites and who are Pan-Africans. They may say, oh, but you know, on his channel, you allow people to say that they hate Africans and they celebrate the death of Africans. How many months ago was that? The hypocrisy that we will witness, it will be sad but amusing at the same time. Because for Chris Harris to hop on Queen's Throne channel the day before Polight's trial, oh my goodness. Whether or not he heard something through the grapevine, his mere presence typing peace in the chat, that's already foretelling what's to come. You will witness people bug dancing and break dancing, doing the Macarena and all that. They all knew these facts that I've stated, and they didn't mind, they didn't care. I was thinking about something. About 7-8 months ago, when I was invited to go on the HOK, and I brought up the molestation. The first time I was a guest on that panel, I did bring it up. Frankie didn't want to talk about that. I played it too many times. I don't need to play it again. There was Pastor Bennett, and he asked a question about a consensus. Now, I don't remember exactly if it was about the historicity of Jesus. And you know what? I could look for it. I'm going to look for it, actually. Bear with me. I found it. And I'm paraphrasing. How you doing, Sister Andrea? Pastor Bennett typed in the chat. When I saw he was there, I said, oh yeah, come on, feel free and all that. You know those cats, you know. Courage is not their thing. They're not so courageous. Like we have seen with Coward Tazariak, who ran from the debate. And it was so humiliating, though they try to act like there was some victory of some sort, that even Sanetta removed the way in. He either made it private or he deleted it. But that being said, Pastor Bennett wrote, Sir, ask him, do historians and scholars overwhelmingly agree that Jesus existed? If he says no, then I think he wrote, then I hear, hold on, let me check it. Yeah. Then he added with the next sentence, if he says no, I know, no N-O, then I know knowledge, all I need to know. Pastor Bennett wrote that. JTV is in the place to be. Jelly is in the place to be. So if historians and scholars overwhelmingly agree that Jesus existed, that's called a consensus. Right? It's a sunny day right here as well. But a sunny day in the UK is not far from a miracle. Now, is there any consensus that the Israelites in Canaan were black people? Do historians and scholars overwhelmingly agree that the inhabitants of Canaan were black people? If you ask Pastor Bennett, was Jesus black? What's his answer? Do scholars and historians overwhelmingly agree that Jesus was black? The historicity of Jesus is not attested. There is not a single document that mentions Jesus during his lifetime. But that was just for the record. See, these cats, they like to quote here and there. And it's just like the 12 tribe chart, something that's completely made up and very recent. But depending on the day, depending on the mood, they would agree with certain factions, certain crews, certain sects, certain camps, right? And eventually they will distance themselves from certain individuals and schools of thoughts. And we have Apostles of Quan who label Dr. Martin Luther King a beat maker with bee-like tendencies because he was capping for Tazariak like a sucker. And Tazariak sucker, coward, labeled Dr. Martin Luther King a bee. But yet, Jesus, Yeshua, said if you get hit on one cheek, turn the other cheek. Now, will they label Jesus that? No, they are capping. JTV wrote, no way they look like the ones in Israel today. The inhabitants of Canaan, whether it's 2000 BC, 1500 BC, 1000 BC, 800 BC, were not black. A lot of people don't know that we have artifacts of these people so we can see what they look like. It's called archaeology. Now, if somebody wants to claim that, after 800 BC, they became black, then please show me your data. Show me your record. Show me how you came to that conclusion. For years, I went to museums in many different countries around the world, and I have shown artifacts, statues, paintings of inhabitants of not only Canaan, but surrounding region, and they consistently have a similar Caucasoid phenotype or physical appearance. And guess what? I have a video entitled White Semites, Black Awakening. It's easy to find it. It's in the description of this video. It's in the description of most of my videos. That's one of the most important video about the ethnicities of ancient population. Truth hurts because black Muslims, black Jews or Hebrew Israelites, and some black Christians want you to believe that the inhabitants of Canaan were black people, and it's extremely inaccurate. Falsehood for years, that's what they fed you. JTV wrote, okay, I need to rewatch that, thanks. Yes, not only does the video White Semites Black Awakening, but there's so many videos of yours truly, Shaka Ndugu Kemet, going to so many different countries and showing you these artifacts. Then, of course, there's those artifacts where you have these, what people describe as Bantu knot, kinky knot. When people try to make you think that this represents kinky hair. I've debunked that over and over again. Not with one artifact, but so many. So many. They'll tell you, oh yeah, in the British Museum, you know what I'm saying, the Lucky seizure, you can see those Hebrews. Heck no. You guys been capping. Scholars and historians do not overwhelmingly agree that Jesus was black. They do not overwhelmingly agree about the 12-tribe chart. They do not overwhelmingly agree that the Canaanites were black, that the Israelites of the Bible were black. So really, what are those guys teaching? Nothing. They are reading books, theological books. Reading the Bible does not make one a scholar. Reading the Bible does not make one a scholar. Reading the Bible does not make one a scholar. But there are enough twisted and sick-minded individuals who like them young and find out that on the HOK, it is the norm. Not only to like them young and underage, like 15 and 9 years old, like GMS said, but even rape, you have seen them. You have seen so many grown men advocating for rape, and people acting like it wasn't a thing. So for countless reasons, but the main ones being that all the rapists and child molesters in the world could relate to that platform, as well as all the scammers in the world could relate on that platform. And even all the anti-African in the world could relate to that platform. They try to keep this thing going, but it's coming to an end.